stop backbiting, talking about people that it's not necessary. When you hear something, if you know you are not 100% right or confirmed, do not say something. Don't say something that you know it's going to bring problem tomorrow, because if you say this, I say this person say this, the problem escalates. So we need to learn to respect, trust each other, and be there for each other genuine.
Since I was born, I have been the princess for my family. I'm the last child, spoiled. Yeah, and spoiled in a really good way.
Hello viewers, welcome to Aussiewood Hardtalk.
Powered by KTV.
My name is Queen Nataa.
My name is Princess Meah. I'm an actress and also a TV presenter at KoollifeTV. Where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from Sierra Leone, and that is in West Africa. And you?
I'm a Liberian from West Africa. How did you end up in this beautiful country called Australia?
Well, first of all, I want to appreciate God, because it's because of God that I'm here. And to my uncle, he made it possible for us to be here today in Australia. How did you end up in Australia?
I entered to Australia because of the war from our country.
Okay.
We ended up on a camp Leone in Guinea.
Yeah.
And that's how my husband traveled to Australia. 3 years later, he sent for us to come along with the other children.
Okay. Why Australia, not other countries like America or Canada and stuff, like other places like that?
Oh, to be honest, Australia, I never actually heard much about Australia.
Okay.
Being in Africa. We mostly knew about America.
Okay.
But coming to Australia was already best thing that ever happened.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And also, when we was in Africa at the time before coming to Australia, some people came here before us. They told us how beautiful Australian is and how peaceful Australian is. And that's how I get to know that Australian would be the best place. How about you?
Well, for me personally, I did not make the choice to come to Australia because I was young, and it was my mom and a brother. So my uncle sent for her to Ghana, so that's where we got the program and to come to Australia. But trust me, I did not regret coming to Australia because they have so much opportunities, especially coming in that age. And I've lived here for over 18 years, and I've grown to be the woman that I am today. So I got no doubt or regret. And I will say thumbs up to my uncle and my mom. Who is the Prime Minister of Australia?
Anthony Albanese. Who is the Premier of Western Australia?
Roger Cook, I think.
Why is your country called Sierra Leone, Salon, Freetown? Can you specify it a little bit? Because some people might not understand.
Okay. Yeah, Sierra Leone, it's the main name, but because Salon, it's like how it's short form for you not to say or say Sierra Leone, to call the whole name. So people like the one that like the Creole people, they say Salon. And Freetown is the capital city of Sierra Leone. So yeah. And why is Liberia called Liberia?
Oh, Liberia was founded by the first free slave of America, and our capital city is Monrovia. He was the one that founded Monrovia by the free slave that was brought from America to Liberia. So that's how our country, Monrovia, was named after him. His name was James Monroe. Yeah. I just wanted to ask you a little bit about your tradition, especially when it comes to getting married.
Yeah.
Into your tradition. What are the procedures that people follows if you want to marry a guy or a woman? What are the procedures, especially when it comes to women? What are the procedures that men follow when they really want to marry to a woman?
Well, with Sierra Leoneans, if a man wants to get married to a woman, obviously you have to do the necessary things, which is like inform your parents, and then your parents will give you an advice on what to do and what is the demand and how the tradition works. So after doing that, you also they have something like introduction, which you have to introduce yourself and the family and get to know each other and ask certain questions for the two parties to be joined together. And when that one is finalized, they also make like a list of items that they will need to proceed with the traditional marriage. Like for us, we have a little it's not like a bowl, but it's a traditional thing, and it's called calabash. So in that calabash, that's where the woman bride price will be in an envelope and put into the calabash. And also there'll be like needle, there'll be like threads, and they'll have the kola nuts, because the kola nut signifies the tradition as well. So you cannot go on a traditional marriage without those things that has been drafted down, like the kola nuts, the bride's price. Those two things are very important. And then this is where they will come and present it to the woman's family. Wow. And it's a sign of respect as well. So they will bring it to the woman's family, and if the woman accepts it, and then they will ask the girl to take it to like the main respectable person in her family, which could be her father or her father uncle. But if those ones are not available, they can always give somebody that is more higher, maybe like mom or aunties or something like that. But that calabash signifies the tradition and bringing the two people together. Bringing the suitcase signifies that when that woman go to you, you will also be able to look after that woman. So that's just a little gift that they will bring, like a suitcase. Different things are inside. If you're a Muslim, there will be a prayer mat. If you're a Christian, there will be a Bible, which will help you guys in case of anything along the line. So yeah, there's more to it, but like I said, I did not grow up in Sierra Leone, so I'm also practicing the tradition as well and learning, because I know one day I'll get married as well. So I need to be prepared for that. So right. I am learning myself, but I'm not really like 100% sure of all the equipment that will be needed. So this is where you have your elderly people that will guide you and support you, both men and women. Yeah. Oh. So how about Liberia? How do you guys, what is a tradition to get a woman?
Liberian tradition is one of the very important steps to follow, which is compulsory. We really believe in that tradition even more than like a white wedding. We take that very seriously. Like sometimes your husband, if a man wants you, your husband will go to your parent, your husband will call his family to go and see your family. So what's into that they put on the table for the family is the kola nuts, like 50 cents, our Liberian dollars,
yep.
To come and pay your dowry, to tell the family that your daughter is with us. If you don't see your daughter around, don't look for her. She's going to be at our house. So anytime you want to see her, you guys can come over. She's with me. And also, according to, because when you get married to a Liberian woman, if that woman had an auntie, sister, and all of those stuff, you have to make sure and put clothes, a traditional clothes on all of them.
Yeah.
Because you are taking this woman as a package. You have to accept the family, the brother, the father, the mother, and even the aunties as well. So you have to make sure you get them involved. You have to give them the same respect as your wife. So that, because when you respect the auntie, there's a possibility of beautiful marriage.
Definitely.
Yeah, so it's one of the tradition. If you do all of those procedures, you don't really worry about the white wedding. You can do it anytime you want. Yeah, but as you go through with that introduction and respect the family and involve the family, the sister into that tradition, yeah, I think that's So who is the president in Sierra Leone?
Well, presently, the president in Sierra Leone is Julius Maada Bio. So what about Liberia, who is the president at the moment?
Oh, he was a former player, George Manoia. He's a president, he's the president of Liberia. And he's been there a couple of years now. Guys, just stay on there. Just stay with us, okay? We're just on a break. We'll be back with you guys soon.
Guys. You can join us.
Welcome back to your show, Aussiewood Hardtalk.
Are you ready for the hard questions?
Yeah, we are. That's why we're here.
All right. Let's shoot. When did Liberia gain their independence?
Liberia gained their independence in 1847.
Okay.
What about Sierra Leone?
Sierra Leone, they gained their independence April 27, 1961.
What does your flag stand for?
So our flag is green, white, and blue. So that's the Sierra Leonean flag. So for memory, I think the green represents the natural resources, and to be Pacific, it's more about the agricultures back home. And for the white, it signifies unity and justice. And then the blue evokes the natural harbor. Yeah. So what about yours?
Oh dear, good life. The red represents courage, and the white represents moral excellence, and the star represent the former slave that were resettled from America to Liberia.
Okay. Princess.
Yes, darling.
What are the beautiful places you have in Liberia? If I want to make a trip to Liberia, what would you recommend? The places that you would recommend for me to go and visit while I'm in Liberia?
Oh, Liberia at the moment is a beautiful country. I will actually recommend you visiting Ganto. Ganto is one of the city center in Liberia at the moment, but Monrovia is the capital city and it's one of the beautiful places. And it has some different tourism spots.
Okay.
And Ganto, the reason why I mentioned Ganto is in the middle, it's in the center, like when it comes to business mindset.
Yeah.
Ganto is connected to Guinea,
Okay.
Cote d'Ivoire. It's easy to go and
Have
come,
access.
and have access to all of those places.
Okay.
So it is very park and it's. But you can't really get it wrong when you visit Liberia.
Okay.
How about Sierra Leone? If I happen to visit Sierra Leone,
Well, to be honest, like I said earlier, I didn't grow up much in Sierra Leone, but I'm sure there is beautiful places that you can, when you get there, you can go.
Yeah.
Especially in the capital city, which is Freetown. There is places. Sierra Leone is also known for their nice beaches and places that you can go hang out and relax, and so once you have the right person, they'll be able to take you around, because like for me, because I didn't grow up there, so when I go there as well, I always say to people I'm also a stranger in Sierra Leone because I get toy around. But Sierra Leone is a very beautiful place and you cannot go wrong there.
okay.
Yeah. I would like to know about your Liberian men, the countrymen. Like, what if I'm interested in any of them? Like, so like, what are the things that I need to know before dating a Liberian man?
Oh, that's a big question and it's very interesting. Our Liberian men, they are one of the they are not just handsome, but they are one of the men that really, if they really want you, they are really good people, and they're more interesting in family. They are family oriented people. Yeah, but they are very good people.
That's good.
What about Sierra Leone men?
Sierra Leone men. Again, Sierra Leone men are they're very friendly people, and they're also hardworking. And if you meet a real Sierra Leone man with the same vision that you, the woman, is having, then you'll be able to work together. But I'm coming from there. I'm a nice person, so I know. Once upon a time, I've dated somebody who is a Sierra Leonean as well, so they are nice. And every nationality has their ups and downs and their bad ways as well. So it all depends how you interact with each other. What are the things that are lacking in your community here, basically in Australia?
Okay. I would really emphasize on Australian community mostly. Australia in our community, from my perspective, what I believe that it meant to be done in our community, especially when it comes to women. Our community is, in my belief, I believe that as a women, we need to get involved. Like, for example, if as a Liberian, you had a hair store, I have to come and support you instead of me going to another hair store to support. Yeah. So if we can support women, supporting women, that's how things goes well with everybody. So if we can support each other in any way, if you see my child out there, you help my child. If I see your child out there, I help your child instead of talking bad at your child. More successful. Yeah. I don't think you could be able to take a loan from the bank. You can come to me and take a loan and take money from me, maybe without interest, because you have helped me and understand, and I have seen you striving to help me. So I think if we can put this in place as our community, that would be a really amazing things to do. What about you, darling?
To be honest, with the Sierra Leone committee, it's not that bad. But at the end of the day, we need good leadership. If we have good leadership, things will be able to be resolved in a nicer manner. So like you were saying before, women need support. You know, we are here. Women, I give them thumbs up because they are very hardworking, and they need that support from their loved ones, especially husbands. You know, and with the children as well. So because we have to empower each other for the children as well to benefit from that, because we are the role model for the children and the younger generation growing up. So if the elders in the committee don't have that good leadership and education wise as well, bring it on top on the table to discuss it and see how best we can help the younger generation growing, because this is, people are going through so much emotional torture nowadays, where it's affecting the younger children as well, and mental illness, depressions, and all those things are coming up because like the amount is getting larger because of we don't have good people that will educate people who are causing those issues in the committee. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so much things that is going on in our committee. It's not extra people. It's coming from us, the people, because we don't want to listen. And we are not learning how to communicate and understand each other. So for me, I think the only way to round everything up, to have a better committee, we need to learn to listen to each other. We need to learn to empower each other. We need to understand, you know, we need to respect each other. We need to behave like proper human beings among people and among our family. You know, we need to stop backbiting, you know, talking about people that it's not necessary. When you hear something, if you know you are not 100% right or confirmed, do not say something. Don't say something that you know it's going to bring problem tomorrow, because if you say this, I say this person say this, the problem escalates, you know. So we need to learn to respect, trust each other, and be there for each other genuine. Princess, what is the thing that make you so motivated that you join or want to become an actress or a TV presenter?
Oh, that's a big one. Firstly, I will talk about TV presenter. For me, from my side of thing and from my understanding of thing is, I have always wanted to bring a positive topic like awareness. Being an actress is, I have always wanted, but I didn't have the opportunity growing up.
Okay.
Yeah, I always want to be part of those activities, involving yourself into things to just be able to help, and all of those things help as well with your mental state as well, and associating yourself with people around. Yeah. What about you?
For me, being an actress, like, I do have passion for it, but growing up back home, I used to do like dramas and stuff like that. So it's something that is always like has been part of me, and me getting this opportunity, it means a lot to me, and I think Aussiewood movie is the right place for me to be, because as I'm growing, and at the same time, though I used to do stuff like that back home, but I didn't get much opportunity. But coming to join Aussiewood now, I feel like I'm going to learn more things, and I'm going to just I think I am in the right place to fulfill my dreams, becoming an actress, you know, and also being a TV presenter. What are the amazing things about you, Princess? What makes you Princess? And when people see you, what are the things that they tell you they like about you?
Oh, you already know. The very first time you see me, you already know. I'm the princess for my family.
Wow.
Since I was born, I have been the princess for my family. I'm the last child. Spoiled. Yeah, and spoiled in a really good way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my family, we are 6 women, 1 boy, 7. And they have loved me. So I built up that confidence.
Yeah.
So I had so much love within me. And people love me because of I'm very kind. Yeah, I'm very kind, and like it take me and I'm also very confrontational. I like to confront people. I don't like to have issue with someone or that heard something about you and keep it within me and I'm coming closer to you. I can't do it. I will confront you. If it's issue, I'll address back. But I'm a very positive person. I love people around me. I love them from the heart. That's me. I can go, I might not get money to give you, but my generosity, people love me for that. Everywhere that I go, and this kind of art, I learned that from behind my mother. So I don't show people my problem unless when I'm really close to you. That's how you get to know what I open up. Like I don't really talk about my problem. Even my marriage, I don't get anybody involved into my marriage. Before I get people involved into my problem, then that means I don't want to be part of it anymore. That's the kind of person I am. But around me, it's full of positive vibe.
That's good.
Yeah. What about you?
For me, personally, people like my character, and people will come to me and tell me about their personal stuff because they trust me. I'm a very loyal person and honest person. I don't like people to assume for me because I don't like assuming for people. I rather people come to me and talk to me personally. I'm also like the baby in my family. I'm also a last born. And trust me, I was very spoiled to number nonsense, I would say. You know, so like I've actually, I got all my good characters from family and friends around me, but I've built myself to be the woman that I am today. And also I am the best advisor to myself. And it's not like I listen to people what they advise me, but I always try to pick out what they advise me, what I think is good for me, and add it to myself, my own advice. And all these years that I've been living in Australia, I have always advised myself, and I've never gone wrong. Red zone for you, something that makes you really upset that you want to kill somebody. If you have to.
All right. I get I get upset. Yeah, the airy side of me, it gets into me. Like when I'm upset, I don't keep it in. I don't keep anything in. Like some people keep things for 6 months. I don't keep anything within me. If I'm upset, I confront you. I want you to talk to me as a friend or as a sister. But if you try to maybe deny or like try to escape what I'm trying to get to you with, that's how I push back. And for me, when you see me, I quick to block. If I block you, that doesn't mean I don't want to talk to you. It means I'm hurting. That doesn't mean I hate you. That means I'm really hurting from inside, and I need for the matter to be talked about, but I need time within myself to heal. I prefer, like, as I really prefer in healing, I tell you this is it. That's it. And I'm a very straightforward person. I don't like to hide things. I don't know how to keep things. But that doesn't mean that I have to explain your personal life story to people. There's a personal thing that you explain which need to be kept. And when we are friends, like with each other, if I tell you my sister, you are my sister, it just stay like that. I respect you and honor you for that. So when you break that trust, there will be no way that you will see me around. Are you?
For me, to be honest, personally for me, I am a very straightforward person. Like I said earlier,
yeah,
on the other conversation we had,
yeah,
I hate dishonesty and I hate people that lie. When you lie, it really upsets me, especially if I'm not at fault, but you're emphasizing that I'm the one that's fault. So I hate assumption. I don't like people assuming for me.